Hey everybody, good afternoon. David here. I want to talk to you about something today that is very near and dear to my heart and has probably affected a lot of you or someone you know. It's a little different than what we usually talk about. Um, so here it is. We're going to talk about low back pain. Did you know that as many as 80% of people deal with low back pain at some point or another in their life? That's a lot. So I'm going to give you some tips in this video and throughout the rest of the month to help you prevent back pain, neck pain, things like that from interfering with your life. But before I get into that, I just want to take a second for anybody who's new to introduce myself. I'm David Bennett from the Metabolic Body Reset. And what we do is help people overcome metabolic syndrome, weight gain, and various other health problems, as well as back issues. So if you're watching me live, take a second and just write live in the comments. Or if you're watching the replay, take a second and type the word replay in the comments so that I know that you're here and I get to see who saw the material, who heard the material. So let's jump right in. Let's talk a little bit about low back pain. Do you know somebody who's experienced it? Or have you experienced it? Just give me a like or a heart if that's the case. There are two basic types of back pain. And the first is what we call acute. This is often caused by an injury, a trauma, a fall. And, it comes on very fast and it usually heals with the same, not quite the same speed, but quickly. The second is called chronic back pain, which hangs around for a very long time. And that can be from a repetitive, acute situation. This also can be caused by an injury, but chronic can be caused by an injury, but there are other factors, including postural problems, muscle weakness, various structural issues with your spine, alignment, illnesses that can cause this. And sometimes the cause can actually be very mysterious and take a lot of digging, and functional medicine does a great job with that too. So here's something you can do about back pain. The number one thing is prevention. Prevention is absolutely everything. And a big part of prevention is making your core muscle stronger and more resilient so that they can adapt as much as possible. That way, both your low back and your core are better prepared to tackle any tasks that you may have to do, yard work, whatever it may be, and things that they're called upon to do every day to keep your body stable, strong, and balanced so that they're ready and can do it. So an important note, if you're currently experiencing back pain, I highly recommend getting it checked out by a doctor, see what's going on, try to get an understanding, get ahead of it. Don't let it hang on for a long time. And a chiropractor is a very good starting point for that, because you don't want to make changes into your routine or start doing exercises when you have back pain. Okay, so exactly how do you make your core stronger and more resilient? By doing exercises. The exercises need to challenge your muscles just enough to build both muscular endurance and strength endurance. So to start with, I'm talking about exercises like planks and glute bridges, but planks are really, really good. And it can be tempting to do that. Let's go for the burn and really push yourself, the old stuff, no pain, no gain. And you try to do that with these exercises, but this is one time, no. You can't. In fact, you'll actually get better results if you slow it down, focus on the form you're taking, and really listen to what your body's telling you. It also might mean that you sort of make modifications in the exercises until you get your body strong enough to handle more challenging versions of what you're trying to do. So for example, you might start out by doing planks, and planks are usually done on your elbows and on your toes. So, but instead of your toes, you may be doing them from your knees, or even doing a 15-second version versus a 30-second version, slowly increasing your positioning or your hold time as you get stronger. But also, here's something that you might not realize is very important. Almost every exercise that you do can become a core exercise if you make sure your abdominal muscles are engaged. Things like squats, push-ups, lunges, these all work your core muscles. And you can also sneak in some core stability work by balancing on one foot while having your core muscles engaged. Just engage your muscles and balance on one foot. So here's a quick way to make sure that your core muscles are engaged. So think about this. Think about zipping up the area just below your belly button. So before you do every exercise, think about this. Think that you're zipping up a pair of jeans and you're sort of engaging your core, engaging your ab muscles. If you start paying attention to those core muscles, you'll be amazed at what a difference it actually does make and how quickly you'll feel the payoff, the reward of this improved core strength. So thank you very much for taking a few minutes out of your day and watching this. And like I said, give us a thumbs up or a heart. And remember, you're just one change away, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.